Scotty Braun and AJ Pierzynski here with the Hall of Famer, John Smoltz, joining us to talk about the pro. And Smoltz, you've been involved with this since the jump. And I'm told you have a very special announcement to deliver to us, which is?
Yeah, so we're kicking off this event here in about a week, and I've agreed for this year to be the commissioner of the league. And someone's got to be the commissioner, make tough decisions. I'll do it for a year, but we have some exciting future ahead of us. In this is going to be the place to play when you retire, to be a great golfer, to compete. This is going to be a fun event that really mixes and matches all of the sports. We've kind of changed our model, and we're allowing every sport, to be involved. The big four, of course, take up the majority of the field, and we're trying to split it as much as we can through the four major sports. And guys just are itching to play competition and playing tournament golf, so that's what we're going to provide. And my main goal as commissioner is I'm going to teach them how to have fun and play fast.
Nice, nice. What else do you have to do as commissioner? Are you going to have to levy fines? Are you going to have to, if someone gets put on the clock, are you going to have to be the guy that calls them and says, hey, you're losing a stroke? I mean, what does this commissioner think? Because it intrigues me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm setting up the standards of the tournament format, the how we go about it, the purse. We're going to have a year-long point system that qualifies you for a year-end tour championship. So every field will have about 80 players or so. We'll compete in individual Stableford, modified Stableford. We're also going to have where after 2 days, the bottom 40 players will pair up in two-man teams and have a shootout that final day. They'll still get paid. There's still purse for them. They just won't be able to compete for, obviously, if you're at that level, you're not going to win anyways. But we're going to create a lot of fun and different ideas to enhance the game of golf. We're not trying to compete with the pro golfers, but we are going to try to make this where we play in shorts, we have carts. This should not take 5 hours. So as commissioner, my job is to make them move along and play a game of golf so that when we have our tournaments and we play in our pro-am's going to have an experience unlike, well, much like the PGA, where a pro-am team is going to have four celebrities to play with, 2 for 9 and 2 for another 9. So we don't want a lot of heavy lifting, but we want this thing to become our own and grow it. And we think it's got an unbelievable future.
So I'd like you to name drop. Obviously, you're not going to hurt any feelings, and we don't have time to go over 80 names, but name drop a few guys that you're excited to be there, both from a pedigree standpoint and also from a golf game standpoint, and the excitement level from the guys, because you're the one as the commish, obviously communicating with everyone, getting a lot of requests from guys where you have to probably say no or another time because the spots are full.
Yeah, we're going to create a system that allows everybody to have chances to play in as many tournaments as possible. It's only for retired players. We have 25 players who are scratch or plus in an 80-person field. 45 are 3 or better. So think over half the field are a 3 handicap or better, which is a pretty impressive thing when you think about competing. And then what will happen over time is everyone will drive their game to get as good as they can, because here's the end goal. You need to be the top 6 in your sport to qualify for the final chapter of the championship. That brings us to 24. Then the next 6 players that have the most points will qualify for the 30. And then we're going to have a basic shootout till we get to the final 4. And the final 4 are going to play in a match play and then winner take all. So win first place. The guys that are fired up, hockey's got a good bench. Football has got a great bench. And then, of course, baseball, we have the most. And they're going to try to prove why we shouldn't be in the top 20. But I got a lot of baseball players in this field that are going to be in the top 20. And football's got, obviously, some headliners like Tony Romo and Matt Ryan. There's guys that are sneaky good that people are going to find out about. And then there's guys who think they're good that are going to have a hard time finishing and putting the ball in the hole. So it's a great way to measure your game against some of the other great players of other sports.
I'm just going to say this right now, Smoltzy. You shouldn't have opened it up to other sports because Marty Fish is in the field. And I mean, he wins everything. Marty Fish, although Pavelski won in Tahoe. So there are some guys in there. Derek Lowe is one down there in Florida. I mean, Mulder's good. So there's some other names. But when push comes to shove, Smoltz, I would normally bet on you, but the age thing catches up to everybody. So
Yeah.
Marty's still my guy, and it's going to be tough to beat.
He should be, but if we're going to have a tour to find out who's the best, you got to beat the best. And I got a chance to play a couple rounds with Marty last year or this year in Tahoe. I was lucky enough to get in second. I'm going after Joe this week, but Joe's such a good golfer. We're going to have multiple winners. I can guarantee you this. This field. Watch out for Aaron Hicks. My goodness, can he hit a golf ball? I mean, it's tour quality, 320 plus. We're going to Josh Donaldson's course, the bringer of rain. He's got a lot of pressure on him, coming after him. I'm going down there to basically take him out at his own golf course. He's got 18. I got 18 years on him, and you've heard it here first. I will beat Josh Donaldson at his home course and feel very gratified by doing it.
I like it. Trash talk.
Yeah.
Trash talk. Yes.
We need that.
Bring on the trash talk, please. I love that part about it. Baseball players know how to trash talk.
Yeah.
Basketball players know how to trash talk. I don't know about hockey players are sometimes too nice.
Football does.
Football for sure.
Yeah, football does.
Marty can't trash talk. He's a tennis player. What are they going to say? I hit you with my racket?
Well, the other thing is, of course, from my perspective, the content. So there's an opportunity to sit down with a lot of these guys for conversations, which we will do. Opportunity to mic guys up, which we will get some good content from out in Alabama and really all season long here at the Pro. Smoltz, how long have you been dreaming about something like this? I mean, I've worked with you for many years on the baseball front, Hall of Fame baseball career and a legendary broadcast career now, working for Fox for a long time. Obviously, AJ knows you're working together at Fox for a long time, calling baseball games. But golf is your love, and this is competitive golf, kind of bringing all of your worlds together.
Yeah, it's been about 20 years. I've been trying to cut this off of paper and into reality, and now we're here. Tim Wilbanks and his group, it's been unbelievable working with him for the last 9 months. As a pitcher, you have once every 5 days you pitch, and 4 days you can think of things like this. And I love coming up with competition, team events, strategy, rules, way to solve things. And right now we're going to solve a lot of things that most players trying to figure out. What do they do after they retire? That competitive junkie that we all are, this is going to fill that void. And we're going to have an opportunity to mix and match with so many different players and have a tour that we will own and secure and like I said, have a blast. And so this concept for me, when we'll have a middle of the year team competition, every other year we'll have a Ryder Cup. We're gonna roll out all kinds of ideas that I've had for a long time, and I think the guys are chomping at the bits to figure out, A, are we legit and going to have these 6 to 8 tournaments? They're going to find out that's yes. And then B, we're going to see who's good under the gun and who can climb the ladder. And we're going to have 2 leaderboards. If you think about it, we're going to have a leaderboard of each sport. Baseball is going to be fun to watch down the stretch to see who gets in the top 6 because there's so many really good golfers. And then, of course, all the other sports will have their same opportunity to do that. So I'm excited. I'm fully responsible for a lot of things that have come up to this point, and I'm ready to take on this full year and make this thing happen.
Last piece of the puzzle, so fans can follow everything from a content perspective, and I encourage all fans that are catching this right now to do so wherever you're catching it, right? Podcast platform, YouTube channels, social media channels, etc. For this one in Alabama, it's more of a private, VIP, friends and family kind of situation. But in the future, we should have an opportunity for fans to be able to attend something like this too, which obviously is cool because these are a lot of very notable names from all of these different sports. So how excited are you from a fan perspective when, a lot of the players that we're going to see out there in Alabama are our favorite players of people who love golf and love whatever sport that they're into, and you get to kind of mesh that world together and potentially go to a really cool VIP experience.
Yeah, our goal is going to be, to create as much content for those that like it. I'm a little bit short on that. I don't have any social media, and this may cause me to get some. Who knows? But I think we're going to have like GoPros in the golf carts. We're going to have guys mic'd up. We're going to have certain things and in the tournament standpoint at night where we're going to integrate people who can get online and be part of the Pro by integrating with 4 celebrities that we're going to have each tournament to do a Q&A, to sit down live and have some interaction, tell some stories. we're going to make this pretty unique when we lay it out, and we're going to have opportunities for a lot of fans who've watched these guys in other cities play for their team or against their team. And yes, they're going to be able to come out and watch really, really good golf. There's going to be some not so good golf, but for the most part, they're going to be really impressed with the quality of golf by the half of the field that baseball, football, hockey, basketball, all the sports. People are going to be looking at this with one eye, and they're going to jump in. They're going to enjoy what we're going to roll out, especially in the near future.
Well, Smoltz, congrats. Thanks for announcing it here. And we're excited to see you there and really see how this plays out throughout the entire year.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you guys being involved, because that's going to be a big part of sharing our message. And listen, don't take it easy on anybody. You know, this is going to be for bragging rights. It's going to be for trash talking. And, you know, people are going to have to own it. They got some thick skin. They're going to have thick skin to play in the pro, because this is going to be it's going to be pretty cool.
Smoltz, that's why we're bringing this guy.
Yeah, that's why
this guy does not hold back, as you know. Hard-hitting questions, and yeah, if you're not playing well,
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Millar in 77th place. Okay, and then I just can say whatever I want to him. Trust me, he will not be taken easy on.
Yeah. There's going to be some surprises, and the more people play in tournaments, the more comfortable they're going to get, because everybody can play casual golf and play to the easier factors that they all feel good. But when they have to know it counts, and they're playing with other celebrities, and they got to get the ball in the hole, it changes things.
Well, again, I encourage everyone to check out all social platforms, all content platforms. Type in the pro, you'll find us, and we will talk to you in Alabama.
I look forward. Thanks, guys.